Alright, we're back again, and this time, the stuff is actually gonna happen. It ain't gonna be no, oh, the game didn't load or anything like that. But this time, it actually is gonna happen. And for those of you that don't know, this game is called Star Ocean: The Divine Force. It actually came out last year, but I never really prioritized frame rate. Quality and everything is great, but still, this is more or less. I don't like being disturbed. I like to make sure all my stuff is. I don't like to just. Yeah, just want to make sure this stuff goes through. Don't want it to be like, just whatever. I would probably say that if I like a game, but I see somebody online that's just not even paying attention to what they're doing, I'll just do it. I'll just get the game and do it myself. But yeah, let me see. Turn that off. See mini map, rotate mini map. Make sure everything is all good. But yeah, I can actually select either one of these two main characters. Well, I didn't know I could select the main character, but it usually depends on who you. But if I have to guess, depending on who you pick, I have to say, depending on who you pick, you're probably going to get most of their storyline. Kind of like how some games are when you have two characters you can play as. Like you'll see it from two different points of view.
Stars.
But this one I'm seeing from their actual point of view.
That it held the key to
Well, the guy that I'm playing as right now, his name is Raymond,
must have seemed to them, unending and
who is part of the
possibility. But
who's part of
if
these
only those
spacefarers.
dreamers knew what I know now. That
Basically the Galactic
humankind
Federation,
harbors
so
a
to speak.
voracious hunger, one not even the limitless cosmos can sate.
I mean, every gameplay I see started off with him, but it's gonna basically meld into the actual story. But it'll be the exact same thing.
Gotta say, this has been one easy gig.
Yes, I suppose it has.
And I did see the first few hours of the game,
Sure.
so I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yourself, Ray. Captain. Seriously, something's up today. I can feel it.
Your sixth sense again. I'll take your word for it. Human's intuition is a mystery to me.
Hey, danger tends to rear its ugly head when you least expect it. Maybe pirates are sneaking up on us as we speak.
Oh, ha ha. Laugh it up, you you guys.
For real though, you've gotta relax. Look how quiet it is out there. Huh?
And of course, shit gotta hit the fan.
This is what you get for ignoring me.
Probably just some random asteroid field or something.
Scanning craft. Verified. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship, the Astoria.
As in their latest and greatest. I heard it also has a Kenny on board. What's it doing so far outside of Fed space?
I think they're aiming at us.
Of course they are.
Warning. Phase cannon fired. Distance 350,000 clicks.
Take evasive action. Starboard thrusters to full power.
There's no time. Everyone brace for impact.
Shield's holding at 78%. Why are
Patch
they
a
doing
signal
this?
through. Tell them we're not hostile, damn it.
No response. Second strike incoming.
Yep, and they're sending a whole lot of torpedoes.
No way. Proton torpedoes?
Get schematics on screen. Find us a way out of here now.
No good. Cannons fired at our projected course.
Make it stop!
Shields down to 12%. Weapons activity detected. Readying third strike. Still no response from the Astoria. Seems they have no intention of letting us go.
So now something is actually going on.
Nothing. Ray, they've ceased fire. Your orders.
So if I have to guess,
Abandon ship. All crew members get
this
to an
is
escape
taking
pod.
place exactly before you meet
We must
Lutetia,
consider the
who is the
cargo.
other character.
Is evacuating the correct course
So
of
basically,
action?
while this is all going on, Lutetia, the girl, the one that you've seen on the character select, that's the other one that's the person he's going to come across.
Evacuate immediately.
But when you play as her, she'll already be on world, and she'll see exactly what happened when she's seen this, when she's seen his pod show up. But I did have experience playing Star Ocean before. The first Star Ocean game I actually played was Star Ocean: The Last Hope,
I'll be fine.
which was a while ago, back on the Xbox 360. I mean, I didn't really finish it, but I did play another one as well, called it was Star Ocean for the PSP. That one I didn't
Power
finish
has been
either.
cut from this section
Didn't know
of the
why.
ship. No matter how
And,
hard you try, you won't be able to open
Well,
that
actually, the
door.
very first Star Ocean game I played was Star Ocean to the End of Time.
I'm sorry, but there's not enough time to save the cargo.
Then it was Star Ocean: The Last
You have
Hope.
1 minute.
Then it was the PSP version of
That's more
Star
than enough
Ocean.
time. Now help.
Yes.
But the one I actually beat was Star Ocean,
Hey, stop.
Int-
What do you think you're
Star
doing?
Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. That's the one that I beat. As a matter of fact, I still got it too. So this technically is the 5th Star Ocean game I
Crew
played.
of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray. And goodbye.
But the Star Ocean games is more or less a real-time action style RPG game. Basically, if you played the Tales of games, you know exactly what this type of game is about. But yeah, the Pan-Galactic Federation ship just pretty much blew us up.
Computer. Number and location of all ejected pods.
According to the latest records, 9 of the 49 escape pods have been successfully jettisoned and are now untraceable.
This ocean of stars.
So yeah, only
First
9 of
placed
us
on
actually
it.
made it off the planet.
Dreamt that it held the key to humanity's future.
So there isn't a lot of us at all.
How could they? Ray. Elena. I'm so scared.
How vast the universe must have seemed to them.
And of course, because of
Unending
what happened,
and
we have
eternal,
to
filled with infinite possibility.
find a place to land.
Setting course. Fourth planet of the Aster star system. Warp 2.1. Estimated arrival 5 days.
An underdeveloped planet? I can't take this.
Yeah, we have to warp to the closest habitable planet we can.
Is insatiable. It is that hunger, that bottomless greed, that drives them. And they will not rest until they have claimed every last star in the sky.
Escape vessel located within communication range.
That's gotta be Chloe. Open up a channel.
Ray? Oh, thank goodness. Is Elena okay?
It is you. Man, I'm glad to hear your voice. Elena, she's safe. So let's you and me worry about our own hides. Huh?
We're headed for an underdeveloped planet, Ray.
Relax. People back home probably just got our Mayday call. They're coming. So until they get here, just think of this as an adventure, okay?
Entering orbit around the fourth planet in the Aster star system.
So basically, the thing about characters that are highly advanced over other characters on underdeveloped worlds is that the way it works is that since our society is so advanced and there's much more we have than other planets that are underdeveloped, it basically means that it could upset the balance of the planet's evolution. So it would be weird to have spaceships and phase blasters in the
If only
10th
those
century,
dreamers
because
knew
nobody is
what
really
I
familiar
know
with that stuff at
now,
all.
That you can only push the universe so far before it starts to push back.
So
Arriving
basically,
on
stuff like
Aster
this
4.
is actually alien to
Planetary
people who
surface found to be
has
sufficient for all
who
life
is
forms aboard
basically
craft.
it's like landing in the
Initiating
Stone Age with
emergency
advanced
protocol.
weaponry and stuff like
Distress
this,
signal
to which
activated.
shouldn't exist at all. Basically, it will upset the growth of the planet itself. That's
Alright.
why they have a rule where
Let's hope someone
they
picks that
limit
up. Otherwise,
their
we are SOL.
yeah, where pretty much they limit their actual interactions with the people of the world, because again, we don't know what we don't know what language they speak, or we don't know what their overall lifestyle is like. Alright, so that's the icon.
Oh, my legs are friggin' killing me. Could do with a stretch. Well, the pod's electronics seem to be working just fine. It is just for emergency escape, though, so useless now.
Yeah, I was just getting used to, moving around. Because there's some places you can run, some places
Right.
isn't preferred because you'll lose
Computer, Give me all known locations
your
of Venus
way.
crew members.
Unable to locate escape crafts, jettisoned from the Aegis.
In case you're
Of
wondering, the Aegis is the
course.
craft that we
So
was
then
on.
where's Chloe's pod? I saw her enter orbit.
The vessel's descent was interrupted by an electromagnetic cannon. The onboard computer was likely damaged in the attack.
Underdeveloped my ass. Computer, get an emergency signal.
In other
through to my
words,
brother.
somebody losing an electromagnetic
Antonio
cannon, which
Lawrence.
shouldn't exist on this planet,
quick about
and
it.
it screwed up
Attempting
Chloe's
to contact
escape pod
Antonio
coordinates.
Lawrence, captain of the merchant vessel Aldous.
And Antonio Lawrence is his brother.
Whoa!
You there! Take this!
And this is where they meet. So there was actually stuff going on her side before she came here.
You've a death wish. 2 arms. No idea what's going on, but not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Aight, let's rumble.
So now we're going to learn how to fight. If skills allow you attack, use items, add buffs, debuffs, etc. Damage the enemy using attack skills which are assigned to B, X, and Y. Reduce all enemies. Yeah, I know about that. You need a fixed amount of AP to use a particular assigned skill. If you do not have enough AP. Well, if you do not have enough AP, the skill will not activate even if you press the button. AP recovers over time. Meaning, don't just go in using it up and then thinking that you can do it again and again. You can cancel the final motion at the end of a skill by pressing a different button. That will activate the next skill immediately and let you take your next action quickly without delay.
Leave this to me. Flank it. That was too close.
That's what happens when you just try to spam the attack button.
Thanks for that. Don't know what I would have done if you... Silence. Who are you? Sheesh. And if I tell you, you'll let me go, right?
Let you go? After witnessing you exiting a foreign ship?
There is going to be more mechanics introduced in the game, such as increasing the amount of amount of AP points I have, a bunch of other stuff like blind sides,
aren't you?
Incoming.
and all that other stuff.
Long-range subspace transmission from Antonio Lawrence.
Huh?
Raymond, it's me, Antonio. Can you hear me? Ray, come in!
I knew you weren't alone. Show yourself.
Huh? Who in the hell are you? This isn't Raymond Lawrence.
Step into the light.
Hey, asshole. Harm a single hair on my brother. And your planet's scorched earth. You hear me? Raymond,
Wow.
where are you?
She's all the way
How
pissed
is
off.
this possible? This voice? I see no one.
Big ask, I know, but mind if I answer him real quick? After that, I swear, I'm all yours.
Very well.
Princess.
If he truly had armed fighters waiting, we would be slain several times over by now. Go on. Do not keep your comrade waiting, Sir Raymond Lawrence.
Oh, why, thank you, milady. And, as for your butler, or whatever, mind telling him to back it up?
How dare you?
As you wish. We shall give you the space you ask in good faith. In exchange, you will tell us who you are and the nature of your talking airship.
Awesome. Okay, sounds like we got a deal. The feds don't know, can't hurt them.
And that is why they want to limit
Antonio?
talking to anybody on underdeveloped
Raymond.
worlds, because they don't understand everything that's going on.
Are you okay?
Yeah, define okay. Had a run-in with the Federation, and it didn't end too well for the Yeetus.
What the hell?
Emergency landing on some planet called Aster 4. Locals are real friendly. And listening right now.
Are you shitting me?
Chloe's down here somewhere too. But I lost track of her pod on entry. And big question mark on the rest. Look, you've got to get here, man. We need you.
Sir Raymond, Antonio,
Hey, that voice. That one of Astor's friendly locals?
I can guarantee Raymond's safety while he is stranded in this land on one condition. You answer my question. Are you aligned with the Vale Empire?
The who? Yeah, don't even know him.
Vile dissembler.
Albert. Your comrades. Have you any idea of their whereabouts?
Well, at the moment, not a clue.
Yeah, Albert's pretty much a
Chloe was riding one of these
douchebag.
when she crashed way that away.
And
But
the
in a
ship,
sense,
is
he
it
does
possible
mean
for
well,
anyone
but he's
to
just kind of
pilot it?
Yeah,
intense.
I mean, that's kind of the point of him. That said, mine's run out of juice, so it's not going anywhere for the time being.
So, if we provide it with more of this juice, theoretically, would we be able to pilot it?
Aren't you a curious one?
Can it be?
Hey, speak of the devil.
Madness.
Oh, how magnificent.
Computer, get me a read on that craft. Was it from the Yeetus? Who's on it?
Readings indicate the pod was also ejected from the Edis. No passenger signal detected.
Is there a town or something in that direction?
Not a town, no.
Astonishing.
Only the Medum ruins.
Albert, you must see this.
Highness.
Thanks for the info. Oh, and, gonna hang on to this for a while longer.
Halt! Sorry, buddy.
but no can do.
Hold there. We will accompany you. The ruins can be a treacherous place, and two friendly locals could assist.
Oh, for the love of...
Yeah, Albert still isn't happy with
fair
it.
point. Thank you.
You may call me Leticia, and this gentleman here is Albert. Stand down, Albert. We are here to help him. Is that clear?
As you wish.
And he does not like anything that's
Awesome.
going on.
Hey, Antonio. We'll catch up later, all right? Wish us luck.
Roger that. Stay safe down there.
You guys. I'll explain the ins and outs of all this junk once I know
Again,
my crew.
that's why
We got a deal?
if we
Yes,
was to
we
be
do.
on an underdeveloped
Show
planet, we
me
can't
that.
show them any of this stuff because it will upset the
No
balance
more
of their
filming
world.
stuff. Just
I mean,
Ray's
they
good.
can achieve that, but it would be centuries upon centuries off.
Ray?
Well, several centuries to be
Okay,
exact.
let's move.
We
Now
are
is a good
approaching
time to
the
run.
Tomb Ruins. If we follow the pillars to the west, it should come into view.
It's this way, right?
Yeah, press left bumper to dodge attacks. You can roll away quickly and put distance between you and the enemy. You can also choose which sector to dodge it, well, to dodge in by using the left, left stick. Since you are invincible and able to avoid attacks at the start, you can dodge to close the gap while slipping past enemy projectiles. Moreover, you can perform feats, and it does not consume AP. Okay. However, AP recovery stops while evading. So yeah, if you use your AP and you try dodging and stuff, you can't recover it. You have to. You have to be careful.
Continue along this path.
Live the fight another day.
First things first, I really need to check this stuff out. You can sort your characters, check their stats, and change equipment level. Change equipment? Change equipment, yeah, basically. Level, strength level of your character, XP, points needed to level up, obviously. HP, incapacitated if it reaches 0, attack, physical attack, power, intelligence, magical attack power, defense, physical defense, Guts, cost / evade, status effects, elemental resistance, reduce magic damage, status effect resistance, reduce likelihood of being affected by each element. Shift order of party member, I'll press Y to select change party. When you select a character, you can open the equipment menu and change out their gear. And this is obviously the inventory. You can check out in the inventory. You can also use any usable items. Collection. Yeah, I can take a look at stuff that... Yeah, basically this is just your basic overall systems and stuff that you have. Chain combos. Okay. So this is much different than the other Star Ocean games. You can assign combat skills, active skills, and items to activate by holding down each button. You perform the actions set within chain combos, sequentially with each button press. By using items through chain combos, you can activate their effects faster than normal. Build your own original combos while keeping skills, special features, and the AP consumed in mind. Alright. Okay, so this is what happens when I use, So X is going to be my primary, attack. Primary attack button. So this first one means high speed hook, effective as a starting attack, increases the VA gauge when attack. Yeah, we'll learn about the VA gauge when we go, much further. Quick Ripper, and quick diagonal slash, like the Bell Ringer, is best as a starting attack. And Boulder Crush. A fierce, powerful slash leaves you vulnerable, so timing is key. Yeah, that's because your character winds up and then just comes down hard. So yeah, he only got just a few combat skills. And no real active skills yet. So if I hold X, I'll use blueberries. I'll use the blueberries. So this is actually more. So this actually is way more. How should I say? Yeah, this is way more customizable than others. And also have passive skills too, which means they can actually trigger in combat. And skills and enhancements. Spend SP to increase skills levels and strengthen abilities. You can obtain SP by leveling up and from items. Okay, that makes sense. So I would need 40 SP in order to rank this up. Oh, and there's the skill tree. By unlocking nodes, you can boost character stats and learn new skills. To unlock a node, you must spend SP and also unlock its adjacent node. However, some nodes have other conditions as well. So if I have to guess, some nodes will require that I have to be a certain level. Yeah, I would probably have to be a certain level. Yeah, I have to be a certain level. I have to have certain skills active. I have to do something else. But judging by the look of this, yeah, this stuff is actually highly customizable. Okay, so this is the starting point, and I can rank this stuff up if need be, but I can't really upgrade anything yet because I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't really have anything yet. Okay.
Been a while since I've swung a sword around, but I guess I still got it. My muscles are gonna be pissed at me tomorrow. Cut them to ribbons.
Switch between controlled characters. Press up or down on the D-pad to change the character you're controlling. You can even switch characters while in stop mode. The lower left corner of the screen displays the order of the characters. Basically, you can adjust which characters you can choose on the fly. So if I press up and down, I can switch to Raymond and I can switch to Leticia. And if I press down again, I can switch to Albert. And if I press down again, I'll switch back to Raymond. So you pretty much get the picture. If the active player character becomes incapacitated, you can switch characters to continue fighting or revive that ally. Keep battling by adjusting to the situation at hand.
Down here. So the forest is full of monsters at night, huh? Guess I'm lucky to have met some people out here.
Targeting. You perform attacks on enemies that is marked with a target. Targets are attached automatically to an enemy on the screen, but you can target the enemy of your choice manually. Locking on or releasing a target. Okay, so use the right thumbstick to lock onto a target. If your character moves, they will keep an eye on the enemy, and the target will not switch automatically. To unlock that target again, press right stick in again. Press left or right on the D-pad to specify the enemy and area to attack. If you switch targets manually, the target will be locked on that enemy.
They are a little eccentric.
Alright, leveling up and improving skills. When you defeat enemies and accumulate enough experience, your characters will level up and gain skill points. Use SP to strengthen skills or learn new ones. To carry that out, open the menu and go to party. Go to party, check and strengthen skills, and then skill tree. Simple. Alright, so I got 50 SP. Alright, so I unlocked that. So the next skill I can learn is Outrage. so Albert and Lutetia don't have anything that I can upgrade just yet.
About time for a rest.
Oh yeah, resting recovers HP and everything too.
Sweet.
So I got fresh sage. What is fresh sage? That gives you an energy boost when eating. Refreshes mind and body. Okay, so I remember now. Fresh sage, you know, is basically like this game's version of the Phoenix Down.
Those stairs, they lead to the entrance of the ruins.
Got it. Let's go. We have company.
We will need to cut ourselves a path. Run!
See that?
Nothing shall see us deterred.
Yeah, like stuff like that. That increases my cap on my AP, meaning I actually can do more skills. But on the other hand, if I take too much damage, I'll lose AP basically. Use A to jump up to higher locations. Simple.
Sweet.
Field attack. I can destroy objects with the X button. You might find an item that way, so try searching for anything that looks breakable. That's also good for when I want to attack enemies, you know, out of the blue.
These stairs look a little dangerous. Even if we did try to climb them, they'd probably give way.
Then perhaps we should go around. The west side looks scalable, does it not?
Yeah, it does.
Sweet.
Aqua berries.
Visibility is poor in such darkness. Pray, mind your footing.
I'm good. So long as whatever we just saw doesn't show its ugly face.
Host immune over there. Rarely should it appear at all. Well, that is coming.
But that's what I meant. If I take damage, I'll lose AP. So basically, you got to be more cautious and you got to be
Seem to
ready.
have some killer moves. Pretty used to fighting monsters too, by the looks of it. Is that how it is for everyone that lives here?
Yes. Well, more or less.
Whoa.
Madoon Ruins.
So, this is Madoon, huh? It's friggin' massive.
Ancient and powerful Assyrian semiomancers once called these hallowed halls homes, as written in old texts.
Okay, didn't get all of that, but I'll save the Q&A for later. For now, let's focus on getting
Yeah,
in.
you just have to be
getting
really
out.
careful about when you attack. Because I think because this does have, this game doesn't have fall damage, but it does have points where you can take damage from falling. Meaning if you fall off the map, you'll take damage.
Do mind your footing. It is much safer not to stray from the path.
I can see why they're called ruins. It doesn't even look like we can get through.
Long has it been since this place received visitors. Traversal here will undoubtedly be treacherous.
Good thing I've got you two here to show me the way.
Though we are familiar with the area, this is our first time actually being here. Tread
All right.
carefully.
About
Alright.
time for a rest.
Taking another rest. I mean, I could have just moved it along, but again, gotta be real careful about some of this stuff. You don't want to just run in head first and then you gotta fight something and then all of a sudden you have no way of.
Put it to good use.
Well, that's over with.
Blueberries. And just by the look of it, you'll wind up getting more stuff from
I'm no expert on the regional history, but folks here don't seem too friendly.
Before the kingdom became as we know it now,
oh,
this
damn.
was the heart of civilization in the western part of the continent. It is said that much of the culture and knowledge that served as the foundation of our kingdom was created in this very place.
So the riffraff left behind by the changing times wind up here, left to fend for themselves, huh?
So by looking at this stuff, I'm guessing all this stuff is going to be something that I can use to create weapons or more than likely upgrade them. Is there something? Yeah, there was something here.
We have company.
Prepare for the work.
Destroy target areas. The specific parts of some enemies may have set HP. You can destroy these parts by reducing their HP to 0. There are various benefits to destroying a part, such as gaining additional rewards when battle ends, or disabling powerful skills or factors possessed by the enemy. Damaging a part also reduces the enemy's main HP the same amount. Unless the part is particularly tough, it will not take more effort than normal to destroy it. So keep firing at such areas.
Cut them to ribbons.
That's pretty much how you do it. Actually, let me learn this. Oh crap, I don't have enough. I got 51. Okay, so this is a passive skill. Shadow Remnants. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about this yet.
Enemies, dead ahead.
Prep for engagement. I'm well aware.
We all need to carve ourselves a path.
I'm coming for you guys. Enemies up ahead.
This game, if you move your character a certain distance from the heat of the battle, you will escape the enemy and the battle will end. If the battle gets too tough, you might want to escape. However, you cannot run away from fated battles, such as boss fights. Basically, you can't go. Basically, it's just like an actual RPG. There are some fights you can run away from, and there are some fights that you can't. Boss fights being one of them you can't run away from, or fated battles, or battles that have, you know, major enemies around.
Careful now.
Steady, everyone.
I will not fall. Not with my promise left unfulfilled. Sweet.
Like over there, I could actually fall down there if I'm not careful.
Prep for engagement.
Ready yourself.
Escape pod signal above current position. No passenger signal identified.
Device is probably just busted. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
Scrap iron. Yeah. I'm also getting full, which is basically the game's currency in the game. Well, which is basically the game's currency. So a lot of stuff I can get from doing regular stuff, and other stuff I can get by just... Yeah, I can get just by doing, you know, other things. Well, I don't just have to buy stuff. Alright, let's see.
Finally made it to the ruins. Now let's head inside.
There is no time to lose.
I just like to hear exactly what's going on instead of just, you know, rushing ahead and then having the entire dialogue just skip. Sometimes it's unavoidable, sometimes you won't know when,
Please be okay.
but yeah. But now I know about how this stuff
You
is.
gotta be kidding me. What is it?
Oh, and the part that my webcam is covering up, it's basically the map. So again, if you know one RPG or any RPG, you know about the map that tells you about different stuff.
Ray.
Why'd I have to play the hero? Why couldn't I just get in a damn escape pod? Some captain I am.
Ray!
Of course, the stuff dropping obviously opens up, and then this thing rolls out.
Duma production model 004213 activating. Confirmed. Life forms in need of protection.
Whoa, hey, what the heck's this supposed to be?
Warning. Warning. Hostile entities identified. Engaging defensive mode.
Highness, are you all right?
I believe so. But what is this?
Later. Right now, we've got company.
You be ours.
Alright, now we got Duma-based combat. Barrier. Hold it down, right bumper will raise a barrier around the surrounding area. This will neutralize all damage received from enemies. Any close range attacks will be repelled, causing that enemy to flinch. VA, or Vanguard Assault, that's what the bar stands for. This action lets you make a high-speed rush attack. When you press right bumper, your character begins to float. While the barrier is up, releasing that button will make your charge. Changing directions. Use left stick in any direction except forward during a VA charge to quickly change direction. This will allow you to avoid any attacks. Blindside. A blindside is when you change directions during a VA rush and the enemy loses sight of you. The enemy will be immobilized and suffer extra damage for a time. And the thing is, that damage actually accumulates over time, meaning the more times you do it, the bigger the damage bonus. Yep, so blindsiding and the VA gauge. A blindside that incapacitates an enemy lasts for an amount of time based on the VA's gauge level. The symbols over the enemy's head tell you the remaining time. When they disappear, watch out. After changing directions during a VA attack, you will consume the VA gauge fully, or use only 50% if you perform a blindside. The VA gauge determines the length of the blindside. Basically, the more of the VA gauge you use, the longer the blindside lasts. Hitting enemies with attacks increases the VA gauge. Build up your gauge with attacks, use a blindside to damage the enemy heavily, perform skills to increase the gauge again, and repeat. Basically, you're supposed to have a delicate balance of attacking the enemy, blindsiding them, to fill up your VA gauge so you can continue doing this stuff. A blindside occurs if you suddenly disappear from the enemy's sight. To perform a blindside, from the enemy's sight. To perform a blindside reliably, make a VA rush at the enemy looking straight ahead, and change directions right before contact. Basically, this is similar to Star Ocean, The Last Hope. When you charge up your rush gauge and the enemy comes at you, when an exclamation point appears, that's when you dodge and your character just automatically moves behind the enemy and you'll deal increased damage and you're guaranteed critical hits. If you attack and draw the attention of many enemies, you can blindside a larger number together by changing directions during a VA attack. Incapacitate and defeat that group all at once.
I hear ya.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but
Decided to bring out the big guns, huh?
in this one you can destroy different parts of an enemy. Some enemies have multiple areas you can target, for example, the torso, tail, heads, legs, etc. Depending on the area you attack, you might deal much more damage than striking the body, or you might make an enemy flinch with a few hits.
Insufficient.
So yeah, battles right now are actually more creative.
The hell is this?
So fighting them head on ain't recommended at all.
More like in my care than actually mine. Hey,
so basically,
was it?
you have to discover
what's your
opponents'
deal?
weaknesses or breakable areas that will stop them altogether. That's why the fight was so easy.
Oh, so now you decide to give us the silent treatment.
Why, it is just marvelous. Tell me, is this some new form of semiomancy?
There's that word again. What, is it like your version of symbology or something?
Basically, semiomancy is compared to symbology.
Symbology.
Some games have certain.
never mind.
Some games explain,
Anyway, thanks
different
I really
aspects of it.
appreciate it.
Like in Star Ocean,
And while I'm at it,
integrity and faithlessness, they call it
And what will you do once we
signaturgy. But
well,
it's basically the
try
same
and figure
thing.
out where my friends are,
Signaturgy,
for one.
semiomancy.
Friends are
basically, this is all the exact same thing that adds up to their world's version of symbology. And symbology is basically the ability to use, you know, magical attacks, like fire attacks, earth attacks, or in some cases you can, you know, heal or buff, you know, your allies and stuff. So semiomancy is basically symbology.
Are you sure that's smart? Only thing you know about me is my name.
And we ought rectify that at once, for learning more about the other is sure to benefit us both.
Highness?
Albert, should Raymond agree, he will be in our care. Whatever comes of this, I shall bear the consequences. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Leticia Asarius, Crown Princess of Asarius. And this is Albert Bergholm, my royal retainer.
Oh, shoot. I thought he was kidding when he called you Highness.
Oh, you think us liars?
Put yourself in my shoes. Doubt you'd be saying anything differently.
Indeed. Not over far from these ruins is the village of Larset. There we shall find a quiet moment to talk.
I might have to hold on to this for a while.
Please do. Consider it a symbol of the trust we have placed in you.
So a lot of stuff is going down, and a lot of stuff needs to happen.
Well, this is a fine mess we found ourselves in.
Yep.
Think of this as something new, something extraordinary.
Okay. So that's pretty much where I came from, and I gotta go that way.
This Larset place. Anyone in here?
We should be able to reach it by evening if we leave immediately.
You do realize we're running on no sleep, don't you?
If I may, I think I know how to make the trip a deal safer. We employ Duma. Its powers of levitation should let us skirt any dangers.
Yep.
That true?
Oh, we forget they are a bashful sort. How inconsiderate of us.
So now we got special skills by using the Vanguard system. You can use V8 even out of battle. If you spot an item high up, try flying to it. The cursor will change colors if there's an area where flying will cause a collision. If a collision point is close to a comparable location, you can automatically ascend following after the collision. Free VA. While holding down right bumper, you can move the camera and release right bumper to rush in the direction the camera is facing. When in the air, press A to glide and descend slowly. While gliding, you can use the left stick to move or press A to stop gliding. Press A again to stop gliding entirely.
The route and scenery are different on the return trip. Are you certain we are going in the correct direction?
There is no need for concern. This is the way, I assure you.
With nothing but dilapidated ruins as landmarks, even the most seasoned adventurers might get lost. Stay sharp.
Aggression radar. When in standby or when Duma's barrier is active, a circular radar will deploy around your character. Icons appear on the radar showing the enemy's position and status. Basically just small white dots. Enemies who have not noticed the active character. Yellow circle. Enemies who have noticed the active character. Red circles. Enemies about to perform a deadly attack against the active character. Enemies who notice the active character will be looking straight ahead. Enemies about to attack will narrow their vision, making them easy target for a blindside.
Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
We must pass through this building, no?
Indeed. The interior may be complicated, so take care not to lose your way. The exit is on the southern side of the ruins. I bet...
Duma points. You can obtain DP or Duma points by collecting gems. You need DP to learn and strengthen Duma's skills. To carry that out, open the menu and go to Duma. Gems have many unsolved mysteries. They may appear in places where they were supposedly never found before, or they may lie in places that are not easily reached.
Duma could probably just zip around a building like this.
Scan. Use scan to display the direction of nearby treasure and interactable with objects on the radar. Scanning results can be seen in detail on the mini-map or the full screen map. Alright.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Ah, this.
Wait!
When you perform a dodge and barely escape an attack, that is called a well-timed dodge. This will increase the VA gauge, making blast shots even more advantageous. Try it if you feel confident. Sheesh. Now that just feels like cheating.
Enemies up ahead!
Threat neutralized.
Max AP increase. You can increase or decrease. Well, you can increase or decrease from a range of 5 to 15 if you use a VA to if you use a VA to attack or defend, and then increase AP. You can launch more skill-based attacks, giving you great advantage in combat. Well, I wound up skipping it, I say. The max AP used for attacks increases temporarily whenever you successfully execute a blindside attack. However, the increased limit will be reduced if you take damage or are knocked down, which I mentioned earlier. Increased max HP carries over even if you swap characters. The max AP of non-controlled characters is fixed at the minimum value. Yeah, which basically means 5.
Destroyed. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
No more than you deserve.
See that?
Warning.
CS deterred.
Alright, so we unlocked the Duma menu. The Duma menu has been added. Synchro skills have been added to strengthen skills section of the party screen. Synchro skill unlock VA attack. Alright. Here you can spend DP to learn new Duma skills or enhance the ones you already know. Set Duma skills to activate them. Alright. Well, I can't do anything. I gotta strengthen Duma. I only got 4. I can't really do anything except just let this stuff as is.
Neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
See that? Any closer to getting out of this place? Stray from the path. We'll leave you behind.
Scared. Yes, we are almost there.
Nothing. So it's worth going out of my way to grab that stuff.
Prep for engagement. Right.
Insufficient threat neutralized. Destroy. Acceleration.
Damn. These things sound like they hurt. Every one of these hits sound like they just really just hurt. I mean, damn.
About time for a rest.
Yeah, I think we got her. Well, yeah, I think Leticia got her ass beat. Don't know what happened. Surprise attack. Successfully attacking an enemy without being noticed will get you a surprise attack bonus. Enemies and nearby enemies hit by your attack will be incapacitated for a time. This will blindside them, allowing them for greater damage as well. As well as the potential for extra rewards if you destroy them. Surprise attack chain. Successfully executing a series of surprise attacks will create a chain. You get a bonus based on the chain count.
Neutralized.
Well, that's over with.
Sheesh. Alright. What else do we got? Brazen Wave. Fires off a gliding shockwave. When used on the ground, the shockwave snakes across the terrain. That, what's this? Grand Malheur. A flurry of thrusts cannot down enemies, but good for pressuring. Be mindful of your chain combos. Fireball. Easy semiomancy. Long range launches homing fireballs. Awesome. What's this? Auto healing. So, I unlock auto healing for him. That way he could just, you know... Alright. Actually, better yet. Alright, let's see what he got. pretty good. I like that.
We are nearing the exit of the ruins.
All right, I'm starting to understand this. This is actually pretty interesting. I actually like it. Full screen map. You can open up the full screen map with the right trigger. Use it to check the terrain and the way to your next destination. You cannot open the full screen map during battles or cutscenes. Naturally.
We must pass southbound through this forest in order to reach Larset village, must we not?
Yes. If we continue southeast from here, we should be near the place where we first met.
That's so. Well, if it's on the way, mind if we stop by my pod for a sec?
Of course. Let us know. Insufficient output.
Yeah.
Press on. Sweet. Prepare for the worst. Sweet. Neutralize. Energy levels low. Destroy. Usefulness low. Sweet.
Mixed berries. Yeah, mixed berries. Yeah. I think they recover both your. Oh yeah, yeah. Mixed berries recovers 30 HP and cures all status ailments. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I had to stop that real quick. Incoming. Sheesh. But I'm way too strong for this area anyway. I gotta move it along.
Detected ahead.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah. One thing I will do is increase the scan range for Duma. That way I have an idea on where everything is.
Improvements in general awareness confirmed.
Yep.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Will be ours.
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Dead.
We must pass through the forest to reach Larset village. Time offers us no respite.
I know. I'll be quick about it.
Enemy. Hell, this one is for a fight. You live to fight another day. Sweet!
Neutralized.
I hear ya.
Destroyed.
See that? Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Huh. It should be just a little ways more to the east. Let me call my brother real quick before we head out.
All right. That's good.
Antonio, do you read me?
Ray, loud and clear. Was anyone in the pod?
Nope, just freight. It was one of the pods Elena ejected right before the Aegis went down.
Wait, she did the ejecting? Then...
But I don't want to hear it, okay? As the ship's captain, I have to assume everyone on the crew's safe until accounted for, right?
Yeah.
For now,
All right.
I'm gonna look for Chloe. And I'm gonna do it with the two from yesterday.
Think you can trust them?
Does it matter? I need them. But even if I didn't, they're reasonable people. Plus, they saved my life. That's enough for me.
Alright. I'm gonna try to get to you as fast as I can.
Tell Dad not to lose any hair over it, will you?
Too late. He already has over the fact that you called me for help, and not him.
In other words, it wouldn't have mattered because his dad would
man.
be pissed off at him.
Hey, Ray, before you go, let me talk with your two traveling companions.
Hey, my bro says he wants to talk with you guys.
Hello?
Yes?
Yesterday, I was pretty upset and said some pretty rude things to you. Apologies for not doing this face-to-face. I'd like to make a fresh start. My name is Antonio Lawrence, Raymond's older brother.
Sir Antonio, my name is Leticia Asarius. And with me is...
Albert Bergholm, sir.
Miss Asarius, Mr. Bergholm. I'm sure Raymond here comes off as a strange and weird man. But please, look after my little brother for me. The Lawrence family comes from a long line of well-known merchants. We always pay our debts.
Yeah. And the thing about Star Ocean is that there's always one person in the entire fleet, pretty much every single generation, or one or two depending. There's always somebody named Kenny.
Try not to be too much of an annoyance to your new friends.
There's always a Kenny on everything. Basically, he's supposed to be like the Sid of Star Ocean. Like how Sid is on Final Fantasy series, like how every single video game there's at least one man there named Sid, and he's always dealt with an airship. This is basically this game's version of Sid, which is, you know, a Kenny. Whenever you hear characters say there's a Kenny on board or something like that, there's always somebody who has a long-standing it's kind of complicated.
Threat detected ahead.
Yep.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
So basically, it's absolutely crucial to pick those things up so you can enhance Duma's skills and unlock more of them. So we gotta head towards this village.
Prep for engagement.
Destroyed.
See that? Suck on this! Today is ours.
Basically, that skills. Basically, what I'm trying to go for was to make sure that skill that slams them into the ground is a skill that slams them back, and then I follow up with another one. Well, I followed up with that other skill.
Sweet! Sweet!
Sacrificial dog.
I can't see squat in here with all these trees. Hey, are we going the right way?
We are. Stay on this course.
The forest is teeming with danger. Remain vigilant.
Destroyed. Neutralized.
That's what I was going for. Slam him back. It didn't hit him with a long range skill.
Energy level destroyed. Threat neutralized.
But to be honest, this whole select a character thing isn't really anything new.
Enemies up ahead.
Insufficient output.
How was that?
Destroyed.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a new thing. It's just
Sweet!
a little something that they try to. I guess in a sense they want players to, you know, figure out the entire story of the game and not just in a singular fashion.
If we continue on our southward course, we should depart the forest.
Excellent. The village is just beyond it then?
Unfortunately not. It will take us some time to pass through the Larkus region.
Of course it will. And this is where we gotta go.
We are now entering the Larkus region. Come, let us continue to the south.
Right, let's go. Much easier without all the trees, too.
Here's the ideal terrain for walking.
Uh-oh.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
potion.
The village of Larset lies to our west.
West, indeed.
My feet. Oh. Second to last. Come, let us be about.
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Live to fight another day. Enemy.
We must press on.
Alright, so Locker's Village is that way. So more than likely I'll probably have to... Yeah, I'll probably go this way a bit further after the whole business over here. So I shouldn't just... Berserker. It probably decreases my, let me see. This item takes your place when you're incapacitated, which is actually good. You know what? Yeah. Let me give her the sacrificial doll, just in case.
Larset village is not far now.
Yeah, because it's right here, which is good. If a character is hit flying, crashes to a wall from... Yeah. There's other stuff that goes on, but it's pretty much the same thing. Basically, if you fall off the edge or anything like that, and you have to respawn, you'll take damage.
Whew. Made it at last. Don't you think we should hide that thing? Kinda makes us stand out.
I do not think it an issue, as it closely resembles a Semiomancer's orb, such as the one over there.
Yeah, basically. It just
Semiomancer's orb, huh? Alright then.
Besides, I would like to prioritize our lodgings. A nice rest will do us all some good.
Chim loves high places.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Maybe he ended up somewhere super high that I can't get to. Could you take a look for me? He's the cutest cat in town, so he should be easy to spot. Please, please, please help me.
Sweet!
The cat is actually up here, which isn't really far at all.
Sweet!
this over running deliveries any day.
Looks like there's something written on it. I don't know what it is, but here, you can have it as thanks. Thank you so much for finding Chacham. Say thank you, Chacham.
There doesn't seem to be anything else.
Sweet!
Opera. What's that? Oh, 60% damage to weak spots. I can't help but think that that's probably one of the characters that was in a previous Star Ocean game.
We have arrived.
Anyone home?
Yep. Yeah, anybody home, just walk right on in.
Welcome. Are you travelers?
In addition to fully recovering HP at an end, you can get various benefits from eating food. Though the effects have their limits, they are powerful, so make good use of them.
You must be tired. Please, feel free to rest here.
I'll do that because I haven't come across any well, mostly because we haven't come across any sort of
That's
meals
the
that
kind
will
of
give
meal that
you
makes you glad to be
good
alive.
benefits like attack power, defense power, you know,
All
extra
right, so, where do you want
extra
to begin?
experience from battles, stuff like that.
First, would you mind telling us whence you hail?
If you thought I said some weird stuff before, brace yourself. I'm from another world, one that's far, far away in the sky.
Another world, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Far away in the sky?
You know, like how you can cross a mountain to get to another village, or the ocean to get to another continent. If you fly high enough, you can cross the sky and reach other worlds.
Like the stars? Which star do you call home?
Whoa now. One, it's a planet, not a star. Two, you can't see it from here.
I've never heard something so asinine.
Well, that's because people on planets like yours don't usually learn this for a couple hundred more years.
Like I said, they're centuries
Anyway,
out from
my
learning
job
about
is
this
to
stuff.
transport cargo between planets, and we now know Duma was my cargo. My vessel, the Yidis, was attacked by another planet's battleship, and I was forced to flee here. Right now, I'm looking for a crew member, Chloe. Gotta be traipsing about here somewhere.
Oddly lackadaisical way of describing being lost in an unknown land.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a good head on her shoulders, and she's great with languages. Roughing it a little won't bother her. And now, I'd like you to answer something for me. What's a princess doing sneaking around outside her castle, with only one bodyguard in tow?
Alright.
Because I too am looking for someone. Per my intelligence, at one point, he was seen entering the Medum ruins. Therefore, I have a proposition. In return for helping in your search for Chloe, I would like you to assist us in ours.
Sure, but I don't know how much help I'll be. I'm not even from here.
The person we seek is hardly congenial, but he is inquisitive. Your presence will be more persuasive than any argument we can make.
Sounds like I got my work cut out for me.
Perhaps some further information would help. His name is Midas Felgreed. He was a former Meister, one of the 3 most accomplished semiomancers in all of Asarius.
Yep. Talking to an ally somewhere in a town or city may result in a private action. Private actions are basically the sort of getting to know aspects of different characters. Your relationships with your allies will change depending on how private actions go. Choose wisely and deepen your relationships. Well, your friendships.
I don't
really want to run around looking for a semiomancer. At the same time, I don't know anything about this planet, so I'm not gonna find Chloe on my own. What do you think? Yeah, finally get to a bed and I can't even sleep. Maybe a walk will tire me out. Hey, can't sleep either, huh?
I am simply thinking. Do not try to curry favor with me.
Hey, buddy, we're traveling companions. Stop butting heads with me.
Silence your tongue.
It's late, so silence your tongue a bit. Okay? Don't want to blow your cover down.
Her Highness attracts much attention, including those of your ilk. Outwards, it may be best for royalty to be cordial with commoners, but such friendliness makes her vulnerable.
You know you're not gonna change her by being the uptight one, right?
The issue lies in the fact that no one other than me cares to remonstrate her.
Listen, you've been through a lot, alright? You gotta get some rest.
Her Highness said she could not sleep, so she went walking. I must be prepared to aid her should anything unfortunate happen.
I see. You're very diligent.
It is my sworn duty as a Kingsguard. Now go sleep instead of loitering about like some laggard. You bother me.
Yeah, that's real nice. Damn, man. You don't have to be so ruthless.
Like I said, he's a douchebag. But to a certain extent, you can understand where he's coming from. But at the same time, he doesn't need to keep acting like that.
Hey, what are you doing? Is something
Yep, the
wrong?
private action is the
Trouble
what is
sleeping?
private action is called Midnight Promise.
Yeah, a little. I've been taking walks till I get tired.
My apologies. I should not be burdening you with our troubles.
Hey, I'm the one who said we should join up. I would have never been able to take care of food and lodging by myself. So don't be shy. Let me help you too.
Well, if you insist on it then.
Atta girl. We don't need more than one negative Nelly around, and Albert's got us covered there.
I am the reason he remains so troubled. Please try not to think ill of him.
No. I know. I guess he's been through a lot, right? All those worries had turned anyone's smile upside down.
Do you feel no need to inquire, to fill in said details?
Where we are is within the kingdom, and Albert's always wary of the Empire. The princess of said kingdom is sneaking around looking for a banished wise man. I can imagine said details. There's bound to be bumps in the road ahead. Let's at least enjoy the quiet while we can, princess.
Might I, then, ask something of you?
Sure, name it.
Could you refrain from calling me by my royal title and use only my name?
I gotta think that's gonna make Albert a little mad.
Yes, well, we are undercover, and this would make things enjoyable for me. Do you agree, Ray?
Yep, gotcha.
Excellent. Now, with that off my chest, I do believe I shall return and rest. You would do well to do the same.
You got it. Good night, Leticia.
Yes. Have a good night, Ray.
Alrighty, let's head back to the inn. Oh, and hey, do you think I could keep using this weapon?
Of course. Consider it yours. There is also a merchant within the village. Shall we take a look tomorrow?
Sounds good. Gotta be ready for anything around here. Alright, I think I'm finally getting tired. Guess I will head back. Anyone home?
Yep,
Been a
time
while
to hit the
since I got a
sack.
good night's rest. Morning. Before we head out, I just wanted to thank you again. So, thanks, Letitia, Albert.
Good morning to you too, Ray.
So, where exactly are we headed? I kind of forgot.
The mining town of Delvic, which lies far to the south. Once we reach it, we can take stock of our situation.
Oh, right. Sorry, this is the first time I've had a good night's sleep in a while. I'm still not quite with it yet.
Then you'll have yourself to blame if you are attacked.
We may be.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, wait a second.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day. I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
So a lot of stuff I can do quests. I can upgrade some of my upgrade my stuff. Do various different things. Let's see. I'll get that. Do I need a guarding ring? Yeah, I could get the guarding ring for her.
Thanks.
But I'm not too wound up about that. Okay, so there isn't really too much that I can do here. Alright, time to get out of here, move it along. Wasted too much time here.
Come on, you two. Let us be on our way.
Is Delric Village far from here?
It is. The Delvia region ahead is vast. I would wager even a seasoned traveler would consider it quite a distance.
Come, we make for the region of Delvir.
Southbound from our current position, I believe.
Roger that. Very excited.
Eliminated.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to worry about buying aqua berries and blueberries and stuff like that.
Sweet!
But that also means there's no blackberries in this
You
game.
seem to be getting used to using a sword, Ray. At first, your movements were rather unrefined, to say the least.
Yeah, you think so? I guess I can't really tell if I am refined or not.
You need merely continue practicing. I shall be relying on your skill.
Well, I shall do what I can.
Right!
Destroyed.
kind of took too much damage from that. Let's see where we're at for Duma. Oh, we got some stuff.
Updating system.
Very well, I shall tell you. Continue your current southern course.
Okay, kinda spooky. How did you know I was gonna ask you for directions?
I merely read the look of confusion upon your face.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. One threat neutralized.
Oh, damn.
Destroyed. Insufficient output.
Live to fight another day.
Kind of took some mean damage from that.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Ah, crap. The effects of items and skills can increase or decrease the character's ability values, or cause special effects for a limited time. These changes are called status effects. Status ailments can be cured by using items and skills, ending the battle or waiting them out. However, time does not pass when that character is executing skills. An icon will appear by the HP gauge when you have an ailment. Refer to the tutorial for detached information on each ailment. For starters, watch out for poison, which reduces HP.
See that?
Warning. Threat danger.
Ah, shit. Alright, time to change gears.
Cut them to ribbons.
Prepare for the worst. I shall
Leave it
see
to
to
me.
this.
Destroyed.
Well, that's over with.
Yeah, I kind of got my ass beat hard on that one.
Not to be a pain, but are we almost to the Delvir region?
Neutralized. Destroyed.
Shit. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Because like I said, I was just trying to get to where I need to get to.
It seems we have finally crossed into Delvir territory.
Quite some time.
Sure did. Let's keep on keeping on, I guess. Delvir Cove lies to the southwest. First, however, we must continue farther south.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Yep, just how it's supposed to be.
Your Highness, judgment.
Damn, we just kind of hosed them down.
Enemy ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. You would do well not to become a
Yeah, I know.
Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. This will sting! Usage low.
Shrines. You can receive blessings for offering Hermes lilies are found somewhere on the map. Blessings. After offering, visit once food. Yeah. After offering, visit once food benefits have worn off to gain a random effect.
I get the impression this may be the wrong way.
I believe this path leads to the seaport.
Ugh, this place is freaking huge. Of course I'm gonna get lost. South it is then.
Yep. Scrap iron, regular iron.
Small organic life form detected.
Good bunny.
Mini bunny. If you find a mini bunny, use Y to catch it. If you send it to a bunny in some special place, something good might happen. Mini bunnies are so very small. Listen carefully for the pitter patter of their little feet and find them. And it's funny because these bunnies are basically the chocobos of the game. And it does make sense considering that Square Enix did do this game after all. Another sacrificial dog. All of them are a reason for me not to, go crazy buying everything I see. I can spend money, getting, the right upgrades and stuff.
Another day.
Sweet. 2 silver. But yeah, I'm probably going to be using that later on in the game. Right now I'm just stocking up so I can, get upgrades for some of my stuff.
Threat detected ahead. Destroy. Danger. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Initiate emergency protocols. Usefulness low. Insufficient output. Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Destroy.
Live to fight another day. Sweet!
Spirit Talisman.
Oh, hey! Is that Delric Village over there?
Yep, this is where I want to. This is where I want to do, you know, all my business at. You know, upgrade some of my gear and all that crap. And wow, it's 12:16. I didn't know it was that late.
Huh. Talk about bustling.
Well, Delric is the largest and most productive mining town in the kingdom. Don't expect us to go looking for you if you get lost.
Yeah. So, what's our next move?
First thing tomorrow morning, we go pay a visit to the resident Iatromancer.
Iatromancer?
A rare breed of...
Yeah, basically, an Iatromancer
See you around.
is a special breed. Is a special
Sorry
breed
about that.
of, you know, Semiomancer
It's
that
quite all right.
that's basically like
You're
a
not
doctor.
hurt, are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Never seen you here before. But if you're feeling under the weather, don't hesitate to drop by the infirmary. The Iatromancer there is one of the best in the business, so you'll be in good hands. Alright, gotta run.
That was strange.
I know what happened. You were probably making one of your faces and... Ah, it's an inn. Nice. Let's go inside.
Sweet!
Panacea. Yeah, and by the way, this stuff is, you can't just jump on every single roof you come across. Which means you have a cap on how high you can jump and where you can go. Trying to figure out how those guys managed to get up here, and I flew.
Sweet!
Anyone home?
anything else here? Absolutely not.
This part is on.
I can't go in there just yet.
Sweet!
Got some gold.
Sweet!
Oh, haven't seen travelers like you in a while. If you need an extra fall for the road, I have a favor to ask. I'm sure it'd be a simple task for adventurers such as yourselves. I need some old beat-up armor, you see.
So tattered robes.
Don't really mind how busted up it is, as long as you can bring it to me.
Sweet!
Linen Curious.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Alright. Well, I'm not going to be worried about that. Anyway, let's go in here.
Anyone home?
Yeah, we got into some stuff. Let's see.
I hope our humble mining town can offer you some respite on your journey.
All right.
This is pretty good.
All right, time to get the hell out of here.
All right. Now, how do we find this so-called Iatromancer?
Inquire of the townsfolk. I can think of no other way.
Huh. I suppose you're right. Maybe one of them knows something about Chloe, too.
That's weird. What the hell?
I finished my meal and was getting ready to set off in an excellent mood. But then I was attacked by a massive swarm of insects. What to do? Oh, You folks could hold your own against them, I'm sure. Could I trouble you to get rid of those nasty bugs? I'd be truly grateful. Why do those insects ignore everyone else and just go for me all the time?
Oh, travelers! Welcome to Delric Village. Is this your first visit? I see. So, want to know where the infirmary is? Head west from here and you'll come to a large hill. The infirmary is just up the slope. Are you feeling all right? If not, I'm certain Dr. Marcus can cure what ails you. Give the doc my regards when you see him.
So the guy you're looking for is at the infirmary or whatever?
Apparently so.
It looks as though the infirmary is located farther up on the hill. Let us make for the west side of the village.
Welcome! Feel free to ask if you have any questions.
Alright, time to get, let's see, can I get an upgrade? Yep.
Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Alright. Oh, no, not padded armor. Oh, yeah, it was padded. It was the padded armor. That's what I had before. Alright, time to access to a tree and do some stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Vitality drop. Increases the user's defense and guns. Enhances overall survivability and HP. Alright. Alright.
an experience.
All right. So for now, that's pretty much how it's gonna be for, well, just pretty much just how it's gonna be, at least for the time being.
Welcome.
All right, let's sell some stuff.
Much appreciated.
Thanks.
What that was what I meant to do. Tons of these things.
Much appreciated. Stop.
Thanks.
All right.
Here we are, Marquis's infirmary. So, what are we waiting for? Let's meet this guy.
Very well.
Anyone home?
All right, time to meet Marcus. At first, I thought his name was Marquise
Perhaps
because
he's
you know,
out.
there's certain ways to say certain characters' names.
Wait a sec. You're that sick guy I bumped into last night.
Hey, this girl, the gifted Iatromancer you were talking about?
I very much doubt that.
Wow, talk about rude. You come in here and call me bad at my job?
That was not my intent. I simply meant that you are not who we have come to see. We have traveled quite the distance to employ the services of one Marcus Eason.
Oh, you're here for the doctor. Sorry. My name's Nina. I'm an apprentice Iatromancer, and by extension, Dr. Eason's assistant.
A pleasure.
So then, I assume he's the one who needs to see a doctor.
As I have said, I am fine.
I'm sure you've come a long way, but the doctor can't see you. The thing is, he's not even in right now. He left for the mines to collect some samples for his research. By the sound of it, he probably won't be back anytime soon.
Dr. Eason!
What's the matter?
Ah, Nina! Fiends have appeared from the mines to the east. There are many wounded. We need you. Now!
Wait, the mines? That's where the doctor said he was going. How many people have been injured? Do you know?
I don't know. Tons. I wasn't gonna stop and count.
We got your back on this, Nina. Round up all the supplies we can. No time to be picky.
All right, sounds good. And thanks for the support. I mean it.
Nina, take us to the abandoned mine.
Okay, you got it. Right this way. Not good, not good. We need to hurry.
Maester Marcus, are you all right?
Yeesh. Bodies are all on the floor.
Breathe. Think it's poison?
Can't feel my legs.
Siphon the venom out!
Didn't know it'd be this bad. All right, people, got an Iatromancer here. And she brought medicine.
Okay, first I gotta figure out what exactly is wrong with them. Next, need to find a place where I can lay everything out. Then...
Damn, just can't catch a break, huh? Albert, Leticia, Duma, you ready to throw down?
Of course.
This shall not take long.
Yep.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Enemies who can't be blindsided one. You cannot blindside enemies with no eyes, like worms, nor enemies with many eyes and no blind spots. So think of another strategy.
See that?
Destroyed. No threats detected.
For my own understanding, do you often see these monsters around here?
No. I've never seen anything like them in my life.
Now that you mention it, have you even met this doctor before?
I have.
Nina's pretty busy, so I guess that leaves us three to get him out.
You mean the 3 people who have no clue how to navigate these tunnels?
We might not, but this little puppy will, once we log our route. That way, we can at least get back out.
Then it is decided. Into the depths we go.
So be it. However, these mines will be teeming with fiends. By failing to prepare, we prepare for death.
Yep. So this is officially the first dungeon of the game.
All right. Now let's go find the dock.
Do not let your zeal lead you to injury.
Huh. Looks like there's a hill back there we can climb. Let's check it out.
It appears there are enemies below. Let us proceed with caution. We are nearing the entrance to the mines. We must eliminate them here.
Right. Mitigating damage to the village is paramount. See that? Actually, kind of windy. You see that?
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Oh, they just echo to each other.
Sweet! Sweet!
The heck is that? Bestows 30% HP and bestows 15% defense for 12 seconds. Alright. So that's a blueberry potion. So this stuff is actually look different.
There is an enemy in the back. Take care.
This one is capable of wielding signals. Dodge those attacks and make it big. Cut them to ribbons.
Threat neutralized.
Yet to learn.
Since I leveled up, let's go ahead. Let's see. Do I have it yet?
Enemies up ahead.
Enemies on the ceiling!
Beyond our reach. Don't we have some semiomancy we can hit him with?
Ah, damn it. Did we? Oh, we killed them all. Enemies who cannot be blindsided. Number 2. Certain powerful enemies have a wide field of vision. They cannot be blindsided normally. Look for another attack route. Blindside chances on powerful enemies. When powerful enemies are in range, their entire body turns red. While that means a mighty attack is coming, their vision will also narrow, providing the perfect chance for a blindside.
So we made it out in the
Ray, this enemy is clearly unlike the others.
strong too from the looks of it. What's the plan? Take it out?
Combat is not always the best strategy. Consider retreat as a viable option as well.
Stay sharp. Well, that's over with.
Morale potion. What does a morale potion do? Oh, bestow guts by 15 by 15% for 12 seconds. All right.
What's up with these huge crystals?
It is a wonder crystals this large yet remain in the mines.
Should we try bashing it? Maybe it'll break.
I did kind of just rush in there and just beat their ass.
More than you deserve. Warning. Energy levels low.
Done here.
Hey, are we sure the doc is really down here?
We must trust that he is, and continue onward.
We're being overwhelmed. Against these numbers, one wrong move and it's lights out. See that?
Alright.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Insufficient power. Destroyed.
Alright. Let me see how everybody's looking, because I can learn some new stuff. See what we got. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could learn the first aid. Yeah, I was gonna give him. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, let me see. 20% chance. Yeah. That wasn't what I was trying to do. right? Yeah, I didn't really unlock much for him yet. I gotta do something about that. Oh crap, I don't got no enemy. Yeah, I don't got no SP for that.
These mines.
Hauler. Yeah, I can use haulers now so I can return back to the entrance.
These are supposed to be abandoned, but a great many crystals yet remain.
This does not bode well. Let us venture deeper.
There we go. Yeah, let me see, because I don't think I did. Nope, never did at all. Let's see what we got.
I don't understand. This nest has had time to develop and no monsters have attacked? How is that possible?
Yeah, I think after this boss fight, I'm gonna call it a night.
I'd say ask that thing, but looks like it ain't in the mood.
Indeed.
They will regret
Energy levels low.
Damn.
Insufficient vision and hearing, unable to perform blindfold.
Damn. Shit.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Damn. I gotta run. This shit ain't gonna help. Oh, I forgot I can't.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient danger.
Shit. That was a mess. Yeah, I messed that up royally. Now I'm not just gonna let that happen.
Careful now.
Threat detected ahead.
messed up again. Shit.
They will regret their interference.
Prep for engagement.
Shit.
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Energy levels low.
I should have gave. Yeah, I should have gave them something for this.
Threat neutralized.
Sheesh, that was a
Or
mess.
that monstrosity, their mother. These eggs would spell the town's doom upon hatching.
Yeah, I kind of messed that up.
Should probably.
I gotta figure out how to.
Might want to tell the townspeople too afterwards. Huh?
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do the tactics and stuff. Command. That way I don't wind up getting my ass beat like that, because that makes no sense at all. Well, yeah, after this, I'm gonna call it a night, because, you know.
I haven't been this tired in forever. You gotta take better care of yourselves, people.
Rest assured, they appreciate your efforts.
And we can appreciate that the doctor's wounds were not serious.
Only because you were there to help him. I'll make sure he hears about your great deed when he wakes up. Wait. I just realized something. I still don't even know any of your names.
Not like we really had time for introductions anyway. My name's Raymond, but you can call me Ray. Everyone else does.
I am Albert.
And I am Leticia.
So we have Raymond, or Ray, then there's Albert, and last but not least, Leticia. Okay, I think I got it. As soon as he wakes up, I'll send a missive to the inn where you're staying. Again, I can't thank you enough for saving his life.
We shall be waiting with bated breath.
Come on, girl. We saved a ton of lives today. They'll probably erect a statue of us in the middle of town or something. So cheer up, okay?
Okay.
Pardon me, but I have a message for you from someone named Nina. It says that Dr. Eason has regained consciousness and you may visit whenever.
That is wonderful news. Thank you for telling us.
Well, now that he's awake, let's go see the guy.
Fast travel. Okay, fast travel is a feature that allows you to instantly return to a place that you visited. Yep. Press right trigger to show the full map screen. Press right trigger again to display the world map, then fast travel. Alright. There may, however, be some situations where you can't where fast travel cannot be used, and of course, certain situations. But anyway, that's pretty much it for me. At least so I can upgrade some of this stuff a lot better, because I kind of just... I'm blocking with a shield. Yeah. Extend stun lock.
Improvements in general awareness confirmed.
Alright. Again, that's pretty much it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, and that pretty much was a whole mess that I just went through. But beyond that, I'll try to get some. I'll probably get something done on this. But other than that, I'd say I probably will. Yeah, I'll play this a bit more in my downtime. And yeah. So anyway, appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys later.